It is 3 in the morning. You are wide awake. Your mind is racing through numbers that do not add up, bills that are due, balances that are too high, a paycheck that feels like it disappears before it even arrives. Your heart is beating a little faster than it should be. Your stomach feels tight. And no matter how hard you try to push the thoughts away and go back to sleep, the numbers keep coming. If you have ever experienced that exact feeling, and I know from personal experience that millions of people have, then this video is specifically and personally for you. Because I'm going to tell you exactly why that 3 in the morning feeling happens, what is really causing it, and most importantly, the exact steps to make sure you never have to feel that way again. Welcome to Money Blueprint, where we have the honest conversations about money that most people suffer through alone in silence. Subscribe because I post new strategies every single day. I want to start by telling you something important. That 3 in the morning money stress feeling is not a character flaw. It is not weakness. It is not a sign that you are bad with money or that you deserve to struggle. It is a completely rational response to a genuinely stressful situation. Your brain is doing exactly what it is designed to do, identifying a threat and trying to solve it. The problem is that 3 in the morning is the worst possible time and mental state to solve financial problems. So the thoughts spiral, the anxiety builds, and the night feels endless. I know this feeling personally. After losing my job unjustly in Florida with my family depending on me, I spent more nights than I can count lying awake running numbers that never worked out, watching the credit card balance climb every month just to cover basic expenses, wondering how long we could sustain what felt like an unsustainable situation. That specific 3 in the morning feeling aged me in ways I cannot fully describe, but I found a way out of it. And today, I am going to share exactly what I learned. Here is why the 3 in the morning money trap happens, and exactly how to escape it permanently. Reason number 1. You have no clear picture of your complete financial situation. The single biggest driver of financial anxiety is uncertainty. When you do not know exactly how much you owe, exactly what is coming, and exactly what is going out, and exactly how long your money will last, your brain fills that uncertainty with fear. And fear at 3 in the morning feels much bigger and more permanent than it actually is. The fix is not to earn more money. The fix is to get complete clarity. Sit down, not at 3 in the morning, but during a calm moment in daylight, and write down every single number, every debt, every monthly expense, every income source, every balance, all of it on one piece of paper. I know this feels scary. It felt terrifying to me the first time I did it in Florida after years of financial struggle. But here is what I discovered. The reality on paper was almost always less terrifying than the imagined monster my anxious brain had created at 3 in the morning. Clarity is the single most powerful antidote to financial anxiety that exists. Reason number 2. You have no financial safety net. Research consistently shows that the primary trigger of financial anxiety is not the amount of debt you carry, or even how low your income is. It is the absence of any buffer between you and a financial emergency. When you have zero savings and something unexpected happens, a car repair, a medical bill, a job loss, there is no cushion between the crisis and complete financial disaster. Your nervous system knows this, and it keeps you awake at 3 in the morning because it is trying to protect you from a danger that feels constantly imminent. The solution is building even a small emergency fund as fast as possible. Not 3 months of expenses immediately, just $1,000 to start. Those $1,000 creates a psychological buffer that dramatically reduces financial anxiety even before it significantly changes your financial situation. I experienced this myself. The night I reached my first $1,000 emergency fund after years of having nothing, I slept better than I had in years. Not because my problems were solved, but because the imminent danger feeling had reduced enough for my nervous system to relax. Reason number 3. You are trying to solve financial problems with willpower instead of systems. Here is something most financial advice completely misses. Willpower is a finite resource. Trying to manage money through constant conscious decision-making and self-discipline is exhausting and ultimately unsustainable. Your brain can only handle so many financial micro-decisions before it becomes overwhelmed and anxious. The wealthy do not manage money through superior willpower. They manage money through automated systems that make the right financial decisions happen automatically without requiring conscious effort or discipline every single day. Automatic savings transfers that move money to savings before you can spend it. Automatic investment contributions that build wealth without requiring a decision every month. Automatic bill payments that eliminate the anxiety of remembering due dates. These systems remove the mental load of money management from your daily conscious experience, and that reduction in mental load dramatically reduces financial anxiety. Growing up in New York, I tried to manage money through willpower alone. It never worked consistently. It was not until I started building automated systems that managing money stopped feeling like a constant, exhausting battle. Reason number 4. You are comparing your financial situation to an unrealistic standard. Social media has created a financial comparison crisis that is driving anxiety for millions of people. You scroll through Instagram and see people your age apparently living in beautiful homes, driving new cars, taking exotic vacations, and experiencing a level of financial ease that feels completely out of reach. What you are not seeing is the credit card debt financing those vacations, the car loans on those new vehicles, the financial stress behind those carefully curated images. Research shows that social media consumption is directly correlated with financial anxiety. The more you consume other people's highlight reels, the worse you feel about your own financial reality. Here in Florida, and growing up in New York, I watched this comparison trap destroy people's financial lives. They spent money they did not have to appear to have a life they could not afford. The debt that accumulated trying to keep up with an illusion kept them awake far more nights than if they had simply lived honestly within their means. Reason number 5. You do not have a written financial plan. Here is the most important thing I want to tell you about 3 in the morning money stress. It almost always disappears when you have a clear written plan. Even if the plan is to dig out of a very deep hole over a very long time. The anxiety is almost never about the actual financial situation. It is about the feeling of being out of control, of things happening to you rather than you happening to things. A written financial plan, even a simple one, gives your brain something to hold on to. A direction, a sequence of steps, a sense of agency over your own financial future. When I finally sat down during my recovery and wrote out a simple debt elimination plan, listing every debt in order of interest rate with a timeline for paying each one, the 3 in the morning feeling began to fade almost immediately. Not because anything had actually changed yet, but because I had moved from passive victim of my circumstances to active architect of my recovery. That psychological shift was everything. Here is your complete escape plan from the 3 in the morning money trap. Step 1. Schedule a financial clarity session this week. Set aside 2 hours and write down every single number in your financial life. All of it. No hiding from anything. Step 2. Start your $1,000 emergency fund immediately. Even $10 per day gets you there in 100 days. Having that buffer changes everything psychologically. Step 3. Automate your money. Set up automatic transfers to savings the day after payday. Automate your bill payments. Remove as many financial decisions from your daily conscious experience as possible. Step 4. Delete or limit social media consumption. Seriously, the comparison trap is costing you sleep and money simultaneously. Step 5. Write your financial plan. Even 1 page. Debt listed in order. A monthly savings target. A timeline. Something written that your brain can hold on to at 3 in the morning when the anxiety starts. Step 6. Build income beyond your primary job. The 3 in the morning feeling is most intense for people who have only one income source that feels fragile. Building additional income streams, even small ones, creates a sense of financial resilience that makes sleep dramatically easier. The 3 in the morning money trap is real. I lived in it for years, but it is not permanent. It is not your destiny, and it is absolutely escapable with the right steps taken consistently over time. You deserve to sleep through the night. You deserve financial peace. And you deserve to wake up in the morning focused on building your future instead of lying awake terrified about your present. Subscribe to Money Blueprint and come back every single day because I am going to walk alongside you every step of the way from financial anxiety to financial freedom. And tell me in the comments, have you ever experienced the 3 in the morning money feeling? What was going through your mind? I enjoy reading every single comment, and your honesty might be exactly what someone else needs to hear tonight. Everything I used to escape the 3 in the morning money trap is linked in the description below. Your first full night of sleep without money stress starts with your very next decision. Make it tonight.